Good morning, you badass motherfuckers. How the fuck we doing this morning? The weekend's here. Another fucking weekend, motherfuckers. How many of y'all this is what it's all about? I got some time for myself. I gotta recover. How many of y'all have to recover from your week? Shit, how many motherfuckers need to recover from last night? You got tore up, motherfuckers. You still getting tore up 2022, going out getting tore the fuck up, man? How many of y'all getting tore up at fucking Friday night, man? Tearing shit up, abusing your body, abusing your mind. Who knows what else the fuck you're allowing access to you to abuse you. But come on now. We got the weekend. A lot of time on our hands. Most people, if this is your weekend, you got off Saturday, Sunday, that's a shit ton of time. That's 48 hours to go make a difference, right? To really put some shit together, motherfuckers. Good fucking morning. It's the All On Me morning drinking show. I'm your host, Greg. We coming on here every fucking day, man. Talking all this shit. Because you motherfuckers need to have some shit talk to you. Because everywhere else you go, you talking shit to yourself. You lying to yourself. You lying to all these other motherfuckers. And this motherfucker get on here, he just cuts right through the bullshit, man. We get fucking real. We get real over here, motherfuckers. We can talk about anything, right? We don't judge motherfuckers. We know we all been through some shit, right? Have you been through shit? God. That's what your shit should do to you, motherfuckers. Do you see that? When you just think about how bad shit has gone for you, just laugh, man. Smile. What the fuck else you gonna do? You gonna fucking just give up on life? Give up on your dreams? Give up on your potential to do something fucking new, something different, right? I mean, God, man, like, if we knew how much shit every person goes through in life, like, we would just feel normal. Like, it's okay. It's okay to go through some bad shit, some dark shit, right? A lot of that shit really builds our fucking character. I don't know why, man. I don't know why humans, we so fucking stubborn that it takes hardship. Fuck, man. Pain, heartbreaks, grief, sadness, right? Just all this emotional fucking trauma and baggage and bullshit to fucking bring out the best of us. That's what I see, man. That's what I've experienced, right? Coming out of the 10 years of fucking sobriety, right? Getting past the drunk motherfucker. And then, thriving through life, thriving through the fucking pandemic. I see motherfuckers, they got crushed, man, crushed by the pandemic when they started closing the movies, closing the bars, closing the clubs, right? Closing down all the breweries, all the bullshit, man. Y'all motherfuckers, a lot of you didn't know what the fuck to do with yourselves. Right? So you just fucking stayed at home, fucking drinking, getting drunk, just fucking wasting yourself away, scared, afraid, right? Uncertain about what is really happening in this world. And it's just like, man, it's just like everything else. It's psychological fucking drama. If you don't have confidence in yourself, in your health is your wealth, motherfuckers. If you ain't taking care of yourself, right? You ain't gonna have those results. You ain't gonna feel good about yourself. You will feel fucking insecure about every fucking thing, about getting sick, right? And there's a lot of people that died in that fucking pandemic. But guess what? I saw something yesterday. 30 people in the U.S. die every day from fucking drinking and driving. That shit should have been me. I don't know how I fucking dodged that statistic. I should have been fucking at the top of the fucking list. Way too many times, because that's who I was. The drunk motherfucker, Mr. Irresponsible. That's who the fuck I am. Drunk motherfucker, party fucking animal, right? Coolest motherfucker in the club, right? Mr. Irresponsible. That's who the fuck I am. Getting that drink in me. But I can't be that way no more. I had to fucking hit rock bottom, motherfuckers. I had to wake the fuck up, and it took some fucking hard lessons. How many of y'all fucking need even more hard lessons than you've already had? Right? You've already probably been through some shit, and you're gonna have to learn some more shit unless you change it up, man. Unless you change up some shit. Unless you decide that now's the fucking time to start changing some shit up, man. That maybe this motherfucker that's barking has something fucking going on that's worthwhile, man. Because I keep manifesting shit, man. I don't even tell you guys half the shit I fucking do, right? And I'm like pretty open in terms of a lot of talking heads out there you could listen to. I talk a lot of fucking real, genuine fucking life shit. But I still only can share, you know, a tiny bit, man. It's only a tiny bit of the real fucking day-to-day things that's happening, man. I'm making big moves behind the scenes. There's so many things going on. But even just manifesting things, right? And realizing that in life, growth, it's a process. It takes patience. It takes perseverance. But it takes some visualization, man. You have to fucking visualize what it is that you want, right? What it is you desire, right? And if you have that longing, that wantingness, right? There is a lot of people, and I pretty much subscribe to that thinking that the more you say, I want something, I want love, I want peace, I want to be in better shape, I want to be healthier, I want to travel the world. The more you use the word want, it's like you don't have. And so subconsciously you're saying, there's something that I desire, but I don't have it. So I'm never going to have it. So you actually push it farther away. Do y'all understand that shit? And so you could just switch little words like, I'd like to travel the world, right? I'd like to really travel the whole entire world. I'd like to get in better shape, or I am in great shape. Like you can start fucking assuming that role, that feeling, that energy to yourself. You can start attracting how it is that you want, how it is that you would desire to feel. And a lot of that is kind of confusing. I get it, man. It's confusing having a conversation with yourself about yourself. But who the fuck else are you having conversations with, man? All the other bullshit, if you really take a step back and you think about most of the conversations you having with people, you know it's bullshit. Like, do you really have deep conversations? Do you have friends and like partners in your life that when you all get together, you're having deep conversations, right? You're really digging deep about growth, about transforming yourself, about pushing yourself to the next level, like investing, exercising, going traveling, doing like amazing life experiences, right? Or do you guys just talk about bullshit, right? Who's hooked up with who? Who said this? Who said that? Who's doing this? Like just this. I mean, it's like, I get it, man. Sharing your little stories, sharing your situations with people, trying to connect and trying to get people to, relate. And, we want to all be seen and heard. But a lot of times, man, so much of our connection energy is total bullshit, man. Right? We don't know. Like, that's one thing I kind of pay attention to a lot is managing relationships and what that takes. Like in order to manage relationships, it takes communication, it takes connection, right? And a lot of people, they show up with like a shallow version of themselves. And for me, that shit don't do it for me. If you want to talk about just stupid bullshit, man, who won this, who's winning that, sports or, fucking movies and stuff, TV shows, this actor, like, fucking reality TV shows. Like, I don't even know if Kardashians is still fucking thing, but like that shit don't do it for me, man. I got zero fucking interest in talking about all these other motherfuckers and their bullshit, right? Will Smith, we still talking about that motherfucker, fucking Fresh Prince, man. Come on now. The fuck? Why are we talking about that fool? Slapping a motherfucker. Why don't you talk about your life? Why don't you sit down and journal, man? I got the journal sitting right there. I love fucking journaling because that's the true conversation. That's where you can really start to organize your thoughts. You can really start to fucking challenge yourself, right? Challenge yourself to take some challenges on in life. Quit having so much resistance to fucking things that take effort, energy, commitment, desire, perseverance, fucking strength, power, right? Mental fortitude, intestinal fortitude, overcoming fucking, and maybe even raising your hand and asking for some motherfucking help, right? There ain't no shame in fucking raising your hand and saying, hey, I can't do this by myself. I need some help, right? It took a long time for me to get to that place as a veteran, man. Like, fuck, the VA is a fucked system in a lot of ways, but it had, you know, when it does fucking line up, man, in terms of help, there's a lot of it. And it takes asking for it. And maybe, you know, maybe you asking for help for some guidance is you just reaching out to me, right? Saying, hey, man, like I've been watching your shit, listening to you, just want to fucking connect. I need some fucking inspiration. I need some motivation. I need, you know, just someone to fucking talk to. I'm still willing to do that for you fucking people, man, to try and help you guys out. As today, right, this motherfucker, and it's like, you know, I ain't gonna really publicize all this shit because I don't really do it for that. But today I'm gonna give them my time, right, and my energy, my efforts to go help another person in fucking need, man. I'm gonna go give of my time, right, to help someone else. And I told you guys the miraculous story about this whole entire fucking reality right here, right? Running the fucking motel, all this shit. It started with me seeing a friend on Facebook needing someone to go help him haul some fucking rock material last summer, right? And that little assistance led to him hitting me up for another thing that led me to connecting with another person, and boom, there's the fucking world for you, man. There's how you manifest your shit. Don't be too good for it. I keep telling you motherfuckers, go volunteer. Like, there's just something fucking really cool about that, right? If I got a bunch of them little goody good goods on here, man, them church goers, how come you ain't volunteering at your church, man? Why ain't you at least doing the ushering, helping with the parking, helping with the kids? You making all these motherfucking excuses even with that shit. Even in that shit, you still making excuses like, oh, well, I don't know, you know, whatever. Bullshit, man. Get out there. Quit making fucking excuses, right? Figure out this weekend. That's my challenge to you motherfuckers this weekend, right? Figure out, identify an organization that come first thing next week you're going to follow up with, and it's something in your backyard that you could go volunteer. Try it one time in April. That's my fucking challenge to everyone that's hearing this shit. Is one time in April, go and volunteer at an organization in your backyard. What is the biggest thing that holds you back from doing that? From actually saying, I'm going to make this, I'm going to take on this challenge. I'm going to make this a priority and see what the fuck happens. What is the biggest negative thing about going and doing that? What is it going on in your life right now that is like, I don't have time for this shit. I don't have time for it. What is it? I don't have time for it. I don't want to do it. There's something else more important. Like, what the fuck is it? Right? That so many of you are not willing to give of your time and your resources and your energy to go make a difference in your community. Right? And like today, I'm going to go help out one fellow veteran, man. That shit matters to me. Helping out other fucking people, making a difference. It's right there on the fucking back of this thing. It's a big deal for me. And I have another event that I could go volunteer with, Team Rubicon, later this month, but I may not be able to. So I'm really excited about today because this opportunity's come up, and maybe, you know, I'll still be able to swing up north into Southern Colorado to help out with my fellow gray shirts doing some chainsaw operations. That's a great tribe. That's some great people to be with, even if it's just for maybe a day or two. I'd really love to get up there. But man, I keep manifesting some amazing things. And it's funny how sometimes it just takes patience, right? And allowing things to flow, allowing things to kind of let go of everything. I told you guys, I went through that spiritual awakening where like around Christmas time and all that, I just let go of everything, man. I let go of everything. And that didn't mean I lost everything. I lost the shit that wasn't meant for me, right? And the things that are meant for me, they're flowing back to me. And I'm still releasing even more stuff because I'm healing. I'm still in a process of healing. That's life. We got to continue to heal every single day that we do in life. There's an opportunity for us to, like, you know, work on ourselves, heal a different aspect, a different perspective of our pain and our heartache and the things that we've been through, man. It's a long process. We got to be gentle with ourselves. We got to be compassionate with ourselves. We got to be patient. Patience is a virtue, man. Just being patient, right? Putting in some work, right? Doing a garden, man. I learned a lot from gardening last year. I learned a lot. I mean, holy shit, that's a fucking book in itself, man. Gardening, especially when you try to garden with a partner, man. And it went crazy. But there was a lot to learn in the process of like seeing a little seed planted in the ground and taking care of it and seeing it grow, man. It was so cool. It's almost like having like some kids, you know, like you see it grow and it gives you fruit, and then you can eat of the fruit and eat of the vegetables and incorporate them into your meals. And there's just something so amazing and delicious about that whole process. But it takes time and it takes patience. And what you realize is that time is inevitable, time passes. And the sooner you get started doing some new things, right, the sooner you will begin the process of accomplishing whatever it is you're set out to do, whether it's healing, life transformation, improving your health, your fitness, right? Your finances, your education, any aspect of your life, you guys. You can write the new story starting today. But you got to be willing to like sit there and examine this shit. And I can, you know, I haven't really posted this one up there in a minute, but I journal every day. The journal is fucking essential. It's out of my reach, or I'd put it up here right now. And I've read stuff out of my journal, you know, that's very private, very intimate, you know, thoughts and feelings. And I don't care what you guys think about that stuff when I've shared the journal entries in the past. It's just, it's having a conversation with myself, right? A little bit of it. It always starts with the gratitude, right? I usually always, I'm grateful for life. I'm grateful for just all the little things, man. There's just so much to be grateful for, right? That's why even like here at the motel, like when, you know, we had hot water issues last weekend and water issues and construction going on. And, you know, when customers complain and stuff, I do the best I can to like give them a discount and like hear them and make them feel like they are valued, right? But at the end of the day, I don't have to get drug into that kind of emotional fucking overreaction, because I know what it is to see the worst. And we kind of have it even close proximity here, man, the homeless shelter. I was sitting out on my balcony last night and I was totally touched by, I was watching a homeless person pushing a shopping cart, man. And so many times, you guys have seen this. Think about it, man. Right? When was the last time you saw a homeless person pushing a shopping cart around? Does that annoy you? Does it upset you when you see homeless people pushing shopping carts? Like, think about that. Like, what's going on there that a human being is pushing a shopping cart? And this is at night. They're pushing a shopping cart around, right? Like, is it stolen property from a fucking store, Target, or wherever the fuck? Yeah, it is. But think about it. A human being is in the nighttime pushing around a shopping cart. Why are they pushing around a shopping cart? Right? What is it? What are they pushing around? Right? And it dawned on me last night. That's everything they have. That's all their shit. So they're using the cart to like push. That's their fucking life existence. That's all of their possessions is in the cart, man. That's like a human being right there in your fucking backyard. We got people that are homeless, displaced, you know, all around us, right? And these are humans that are like suffering. But even people that are listening to this right now, y'all motherfuckers are suffering. You're just in denial. You don't want to see how your suffering is very similar to their suffering. You've just managed it just a little bit better to still have a roof over your head, to be functioning, to show up to a job, to get your paycheck, to have your weekend. And these people have, they just said, fuck it in a lot of ways. And I'm speaking not from just an observer standpoint. I've been in the dirt. I've served at this exact homeless shelter right across the fucking, I could see it right here, birdshot from my from the balcony. And I've brought my kids into that homeless shelter, serving homeless folks all, I did it for years, every single month, man, going in there and serving. And I would always go and sit and eat with them to try and connect, to try and hear their story, like what's really going on. Why are you in this situation, right? You don't look a whole lot different than me. Maybe I haven't showered as much. Maybe you're not in the gym, but like what? You're young, military age type fucking adults. Why are you homeless, man? Why don't you get your shit together? Why don't you go get a job? And a lot of people are just like, fuck it, man. They're just like, fuck it. Fuck the world. Fuck the system. Fuck the government. This is just, it's more freeing for them, I guess. Right. And we take care of them. I mean, these people are not dumb. They're not stupid. They know what the fuck the system is. They know where all their meals are. They know where they sleep at night. They're not, just because they're homeless, that don't make them fucking idiots. Right. If that's your mentality, like you think they're somehow lesser human beings than you or me, fuck no, they're not. Right. They've just chosen a different path, but yet it still sucks, man, to see that exists, that there's a human being there pushing around a cart and that's their whole life possession. Like that's what they've accepted. Right. And in a lot of ways, you've accepted some bullshit fucking situations about your life, right? Where you're not living to your best. You're settling for less. You're taking a lot of shit for fucking granted, motherfuckers. We all take shit for granted, myself included. It's so easy to get comfortable with just however we got shit. And we take it for granted like a motherfucker. And we need to knock that shit off. It's time to fucking switch some things up. It starts with journaling every day, but it really starts with having an attitude of fucking gratitude, man. Being grateful for what you got. Every little thing, man. I told you guys, a 10-step process to getting out of the pity party. If you're in a really fucking down state, a really bad mood right now, right? Step 1, go do something for somebody else. Expect nothing in return, right? That's me today. I'm still practicing this shit. I'm gonna go do something for somebody else. I don't expect nothing in return, you guys. It's not about that. It's a genuine just fucking making a difference in someone else's life. I'm willing to do that because money, attention, any of that shit don't mean shit to me. It comes back in this other way that is so fulfilling, right? Making a difference. Step 2 through 10, repeat step 1 9 more times, and it'll change your fucking mood. It'll change your perspective. Why are you not willing to go and volunteer in your community? Go into a fucking homeless shelter. Reach out to a nonprofit, Big Brothers, Big Sisters, a battered shelter, a youth shelter. And a lot of them should be these type of organizations. Team Rubicon's a great one, right? To help out with disasters, man. Fucking teamrubiconusa.org. We have something for everyone listening right now. Everyone. I don't care about your fitness level, your mindset, as long as you can get past our background check and do some of the fucking FEMA stuff, right? That's all online. It's all free, right? The background check, I think, has a small little fee to it, but it's all worth it, man. And then we pay for you to go travel and go places, and you don't have to go. You do it when you want to, but you don't have to be this buff fucking physical specimen. It's not about that with Team Rubicon. We have jobs for every single person, all ages, genders. We don't give a shit about none of that. It's a heart to show up, to make a difference. That's what we look for, right? Do you have the right mindset, the right heart to try and make a difference in someone else's life on their worst day? And so I leave you guys with that message of making a difference, having an attitude of gratitude. Start taking total fucking ownership of your life, man. It takes ownership. You gotta fucking own the good, the bad, and the motherfucking ugly, right? We've all been through it. Every single motherfucker out there's been through some good shit, some bad shit, and some really, really fucking ugly bad shit. How do we deal with it? That's how we got to see, man. A lot of us fucking get into anxiety and depression, get down. We got to push past that shit to learn to grow, become better versions of ourselves, motherfuckers. Because remember, results kill excuses. It's all on me, Greg.